In this video, we're gonna cover the 4-drill at-home plyometric workout for all athletes. Because maybe you're a basketball player, maybe you're a sprinter, maybe you're a Jimmy John's delivery cyclist trying to get freaky fast. Regardless, plyometrics are for all athletes, even for athletes like myself who primarily compete in endurance events. Elite sprinters are doing plyometrics, and elite endurance athletes are also doing plyometric exercises to improve their performance. I began doing plyometrics consistently every week since my last triathlon, May 4th, 2023. 9 months later to February 4th, 2024, I have increased my vertical jump by 8.2 inches in 9 months. A pretty consistent 1 inch per month increase in vertical jump is what we see in well-executed research articles and with good training programs. That's about what we've seen in most of the athletes completing our vertical jump training program, for example. Though this may slow over time as you approach your potential, doing plyometrics consistently with the types of drills that we're gonna show you today can still consistently increase your vertical jump month to month. So let's go ahead and get into the 4-drill at-home plyometric workout and show you a few variations of each drill so that way you know what to do each day to consistently build your vertical jump over time. Let's go ahead and dive into it. All right, drill number 1 is your pogo hop. Now this is a simple exercise, but it just works. Pogo hops are just a basic vertical leaping exercise, and there are a lot of variations that you can use. You can do backwards pogo hops. You can do side to side pogo hops. You can do forward pogo hops. You can do high to low pogo hops. Each of these variations has a little bit different stress on the body, but in each case, we're landing and taking off of 2 legs, we're leaping, and we're gonna build the basic lower body, ankle, and knee stiffness to be able to handle other plyometric variations. This is where I start with pretty much every plyometric day. Maybe it's a minute or 2 of jump rope or low intensity pogos, and then a minute or 2 of a little bit more high intensity or variable pogos, maybe changing direction. This is a good basic plyometric drill to train 3 times a week, year round, and just keep building your vertical jump. Drill number 2 is single leg hopping. This is something that you can be doing at home, even if you're just doing it in place. If you're doing single leg hopping in place, then the way that I like to do this is starting by just hopping at ankle height, ramping up to knee height, and then ramping up to a few jumps as high as possible, and then ramping back down. This buildup is really important to be able to ramp up your force production and ramp it back down. This also gives you a few really quality maximal jumps. Now there are other single leg variations that you can pursue, like single leg hops back and forth over a hurdle or single leg hops moving forward. You can go for height, you can go for distance, or you can go for a combination of height and distance as you jump forward on one leg. The goal with this movement is to become more fluid over time. I'm definitely not the most coordinated and fluid person to ever do these, but with practice it gets better and better, and that coordination is what helps you jump higher. Drill number 3 is bounding. And bounding is basically an exaggerated form of running. Now with bounding, we're trying to cover great distance and height with similar mechanics to what we would do with running, but just exaggerated. So instead of just small running steps, we're gonna be taking big aggressive knee drives, and we're gonna be maximally pushing off of the back leg. For doing bounding, you don't need any equipment, but you do need just at least a 10 or 20 yard stretch of space. So maybe that's going out in your backyard or going out in the street. But give yourself enough space that you can kind of jog into the start and then get at least 10 to 15 yards of good high quality bounds. You can use double arm swing, you can use single reciprocal arm swing. In either case, you still want those big sweeping leg mechanics and knee drive and good quality bounds. Again, these don't have to be perfect, just build your technique over time. And then drill number 4 is loaded jumps. Now, when we say loaded jumps, we're not talking about very heavy. We're talking about adding just about 10% of your body weight. So for example, I'm around 200 pounds. That means I'm gonna do jumps with an extra 20 pounds of resistance. That can be in the form of a weight vest or holding dumbbells. But the goal here is to add a little bit of body weight to make those jumps a little bit overloaded and build your strength. You don't need to get carried away with these. I like 5 to 6 sets of 5 to 6 repetitions of these loaded jumps. Overall, the truth is there's no specific drills that are the best possible thing for your vertical jump. What really matters is just consistently doing the basics each week. So just focus on a solid 5 to 10 minute warm up, and then a good 10, 15, or 20 minutes of plyometrics, getting to around 50 to 100 jumps per session at least 3 times a week Do that consistently for months and you're gonna see your vertical jump climb. If you want to check out the Movement System Vertical Jump program that shows you exactly how to do this, click the link in the description below. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.